Harnessing Failure, Mark Manson's Guide to Growth Mindset. In a world where success often seems elusive, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing failure is a sign of weakness or incompetence. But what if I told you that failure could be your greatest ally in the journey towards growth and self-improvement? Today, we're diving deep into Mark Manson's groundbreaking guide, Harnessing Failure, to explore how embracing failure can lead to a more resilient, adaptive mindset, a growth mindset that empowers us to transform setbacks into stepping stones. Let me tell you this. Have you ever found yourself trapped in a rut, unable to break through the barriers that seem insurmountable? Perhaps you've hit a dead end in your career, or faced a setback in your relationships, or simply couldn't shake off the fear of failure. These moments of failure can feel like the end of the road, but they're actually just the beginning of a new chapter. You might be wondering, how do I harness failure? Well, let's look at Mark Manson's perspective. He argues that failure isn't something to be avoided or feared. Instead, it's a natural part of the human experience that offers invaluable lessons. Let's delve into some real-life examples and personal anecdotes to see why embracing failure is so crucial. Imagine you've spent years building a business, pouring your heart and soul into every aspect of it. You've worked tirelessly, put in countless hours, and poured your savings into making it a reality. But one day, it all comes crashing down. Your business fails and you're left feeling defeated, questioning your abilities and worth. In the face of such a failure, many would retreat, feeling lost and hopeless. However, those who embrace failure as a teacher understand that the real challenge lies not in avoiding failure, but in learning from it. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. Many people know him as the genius who invented the light bulb after thousands of failed attempts. Yet Edison himself once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This quote encapsulates the essence of failure as a catalyst for growth. Instead of dwelling on his failures, Edison used them as opportunities to refine his methods, leading to eventual success. Now let's bring this back to the real world. Think about a time when you faced a significant failure. How did you react? Did you give up? Did you blame others? Or did you take a step back, analyze what went wrong, and use that information to improve? The latter is precisely what a growth mindset encourages. It's about viewing failure not as a reflection of your inherent worth, but as an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow. Mark Manson emphasizes that a growth mindset means accepting that you are not perfect and that everyone makes mistakes. He says, "The only thing worse than failing is not trying." This perspective shifts our focus from winning to learning. When you adopt a growth mindset, you recognize that failure is temporary, and each setback is a chance to become stronger, wiser, and more capable. But here's the catch. It doesn't come naturally. Changing your mindset requires deliberate effort and practice. It starts with acknowledging that failure is inevitable and that it's okay to make mistakes. It's about cultivating resilience and perseverance. As Mark puts it, growth is hard work, but it's also incredibly rewarding. To truly harness failure, you need to develop a positive relationship with it. Here's a simple exercise you can try. Whenever you encounter a failure, ask yourself 3 questions. 1. What did I learn from this experience? 2. How can I apply this knowledge to future situations? 3. What steps can I take to prevent similar failures in the future? By asking these questions, you're fostering a growth mindset that sees failure as an opportunity for learning and improvement. It's about shifting your focus from what you can't control, the outcome, to what you can control, your actions and reactions. Another essential aspect of harnessing failure is surrounding yourself with supportive, growth-oriented individuals. They encourage you to embrace challenges, provide constructive feedback, and celebrate your successes. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in your potential can make a huge difference in your ability to bounce back from failure. Moreover, it's crucial to redefine failure itself. Instead of viewing failure as the end of the road, think of it as a necessary step on the path to success. Failure is a signal that you're pushing beyond your comfort zone, trying new things and growing as a person. By reframing failure in this way, you open yourself up to endless possibilities. So, how can you begin harnessing failure today? First, acknowledge that failure is a natural part of life and that it's okay to fail. Then, take small steps to challenge yourself in areas where you might typically avoid failure. It could be taking on a new project at work, starting a new hobby, or even speaking up in a meeting where you normally remain silent. Remember, failure is not permanent. It's a temporary state of affairs that can be overcome with effort and persistence. Each failure is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and become better. As Mark Manson suggests, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a prerequisite. In conclusion, harnessing failure is a powerful tool for personal growth and development. By embracing failure, you shift your mindset from one of fear and avoidance to one of curiosity and resilience. You learn to see failure as an integral part of the journey rather than an obstacle to be overcome. So, the next time you find yourself facing a setback, remember that it's not the end of the world. It's merely a reminder that you're capable of much more than you realize. Embrace it, learn from it, and watch as you grow stronger with each passing day. Here's something you should know. The power of harnessing failure is not just theoretical. It has been proven to enhance creativity, problem-solving skills, and overall well-being. By adopting a growth mindset, you not only set yourself up for greater success, but also create a more fulfilling and meaningful life. So go ahead, embrace failure. Use it as a stepping stone to reach new heights. And remember, you are capable of overcoming anything. Failure is just another word for not yet, a testament to your potential and your determination to succeed.